Hello everyone, SinB here. Today I want to talk about 7 wonders. I know that some of y'all are still confused about what this is and if it's real. I'm guessing that it's because those of you didn't watch my Q&A video, which is okay. You can watch it now and come back or do it right after. One of the questions from the Q&A was, across all of K-pop, who would be your picks for a super M-like group, male and female? Since that video was already quite long, I didn't dive into the answer, but those who watched it said you wanted me to do something with my fantasy group lineup, and that's what I did. The thing is, I always have to go the extra mile. That's why I literally had to pretend it was an actual group about to debut. Though I'd like to clarify, I'm not the first channel to do this. I've seen a good amount of people come up with their own groups too, even before Super M's debut. But this question was the perfect chance for me to create my own. Now, let me tell you the story of 7 wonders. So there's a brand new K-pop company, SS Entertainment, as in SinB Entertainment. Man, I wish that was true. Anyway, the first group debuting under my fake label is 7 Wonders, a super girl group that brings together 7 female idols, all from different groups as well as soloists, to showcase the ultimate power and artistry of the Korean music industry to the entire world. For that, I picked 7 girls that happen to be all-rounders, triple threats. Trust me, that was extremely hard. I even considered basing it off of NCT's structure so I could add plus 30 girls in a group. The name 7 Wonders obviously comes from the fact that it's a 7-member group. While trying to complete the name, I kept thinking about what exists that comes in groups of 7. Days of the week, deadly sins, colors of the rainbow, oop, I got it, wonders of the world. This totally fits with the concept I envisioned since the objective is to explore and dominate the world. Perfect. That's why I also decided to give a representative wonder to each of the girls. Honestly, there really wasn't much thought gone into distributing them, I just went off of vibe lol. I also assigned each of them a color because I love when companies do that. Now, for the members. I follow the size of Super M because I find 7 to be perfectly balanced, not too big, not too small, and uneven for the best formations. I based the age range in Super M's lineup too, from 1992 to 1999. The first 3 girls that came to my mind were from an already existing collab, Seulgi, SinB and Chungha. The 3 of them worked together for SM Station and wow thing is iconic. So maybe choosing them was a bit predictable, but they're totally what I needed for my lineup. There was another group that I just had to include in this project, Luna. Was that even a surprise? I originally had Eve in mind but ended up going for Jinsol because I needed someone to be part of the rap line. Though I know Eve can low-key do that too, Jinsol seemed like the best choice. 3 members left. For the leader position, I really wanted to choose a girl from an earlier K-pop generation. I really liked how SM mixed idols from different gens in one group. And who better than Queen SinB to take that role? She was made for this. I was also missing a rapper. A lot of girls went through my mind, but Yin was low-key my pick from the beginning. Choosing the final member was tough. I searched in my girl group stan list over and over, from popular groups to very recent debuts. In the end, my heart settled for the extremely talented and underrated Yoohyun. The lineup was perfect. Next thing was assigning their positions. I used the ones from their original groups as a guide and changed a few things here and there. SinB, she was the obvious leader, both because of age and experience. She's perfect for the role and I bet she'd be super protective and caring of her members. I used her lead dancer position from Wonder Girls. I felt like she could totally keep it. And well, she'd be a vocalist too, duh. Seulgi, there was no way I could not keep her as a main dancer. She's Seulgi for fuck's sake. I doubted a bit between making her a main vocalist or keeping her lead from Red Velvet. In the end I went for lead vocalist because I didn't want 2 girls with the same main positions. But I know she'd be perfect for it. I also gave her face of the group as I believe she's probably the most popular and recognizable member from the lineup. Chungha. This girl is a soloist for a reason. She's basically a main everything on her own. Yes, another main dancer. I want these girls to burn every stage they step on, literally. I decided she'd also be main vocalist. She's proven herself as a powerful singer, so it felt right to give it to her. Yoohyeon, my girl, is as underrated as she is talented. I kept her lead vocalist position from Dreamcatcher. She has it for a reason. I also made her a lead dancer because she's just that good at it. You can't fight me on this. Finally, I made her a visual. I mean, hello, have you seen her? Jinsoul, Luna's positions have never been super clear, but I worked around it. While she's probably a main rapper there, I chose lead rapper, though she'd probably get to rap a lot anyway. Obviously, she'd be a vocalist too. SinB, my girl. I'm gonna have as many main dancers as I want because all of them are extremely talented and I won't let anyone argue with me. Of course, she's another vocalist. I gave her the center position since she's the only one that has it in her original group. She's my second visual too, because I'm biased. Yin. Last but not least, we have our maknae. It's low-key funny because there's members that debuted after her. She obviously keeps her main rapper position, nothing to change there. Yes, she'd be a vocalist too. After that, I had to choose a concept for their debut and think about which songs I'd like to include in their debut album. I originally wanted a very badass girl crush concept, like a literal female version of Super M. That idea got scratched quite fast, lol. I feel like something that is currently making a return is the elegant and sultry concept. I just can't get girls by nature out of my head. I was editing what I thought would be the intro trailer and added its instrumental, and it just fit super well with the vibe I had in mind. That's why I chose it as a title track, plus it deserves way more recognition. I decided that for the B-sides from the album, I was not going to use any other title track, 2 songs that are originally from the members. That helped me reduce my options. Honestly, I just went by vibes and sound. Songs that made me feel the same way that girls do, nothing scientific. In the end, I loved how the tracklist turned out and, surprisingly, the lyrics from each song kinda matched too. Last but not least, the teaser photos. I imitated the style of SinB's heroine-era teasers with a negative photo frame. I also used each girl's color for the text. The group teaser was probably what took me the longest to edit. First of all, because I use Photoscape since I have no knowledge of Photoshop LMAO. I used a picture from CLC's 2020 season's greeting because 1. They're a 7-member group, 2. To 1 member less to edit in. SinB was quite easy and looks realistic. Yoohyeon wasn't hard to do, but I still feel like her head is slightly bigger than the rest. Oops. Jinsoul was surprisingly easy too and is probably one of my faves. Jungha was quite hard. I struggled to find a picture of her that matched Sorn's head position. In the end it looks decent. I also struggled looking for a picture of SinB that could fit in. Once I found the perfect one, the rest was super easy. I like it too. But oh my god, Seulgi was a pain in my ass. I could not find a single picture of her facing completely to the front that wasn't from Happiness era, which were the ones I used in the end. But then, I had to do something about her hair. I thanked technology that I could find some decent-looking PNGs of wigs LMAO. She does look funny. And well, that's basically it. I created almost every important thing that companies do for a group's debut. Group trailer, teasers, album highlight medley, album cover, music video and members profile. It was a lot of hard work, not gonna lie, but it was also super fun. After this, I feel like I understand the wondrous world of debuting a K-pop group just a little bit more. Thank you all so much for watching and supporting this project. Maybe, someday, 7 Wonders will make a comeback. Who knows? Alright, hope you're having a wonderful day. Bye. Adiosito.